When you sell your own brother out in the market space, you sell your own brother out, a stranger will not trust you. Even a stranger will not trust you. The recent happening on social media, how many people are only interested in bringing Nigeria down and our image down, is appalling. It is disgraceful that even when you go and check my post and check my comment section, you see direct attacks and threats on me for just making a video and talking about some of the good things that are happening in Nigeria and why we should also invest back home. You see people calling for me, threatening me, insulting me, calling me all types of names. And one thing is this: in as much as you continue to curse a nation, you cannot expect to reap anything good from that nation. Go and check it. You will see that even the British, even the other people in America or wherever in the world that come on social media or continue to say negative things about their nation, most of them go and check their lifestyle. Go and check whether they have money. There might be people that will end up homeless in that society. There are people that are always aggrieved. They don't see anything good about their nation. Yesterday, Ghanaians was on the street chanting that Nigerians should go. This is a shame on Nigeria. This is a shame that a country that is like the 38 states of Nigeria is the one telling us to leave their country. A country that the population and Lagos itself is far bigger than just Lagos, both in economy and everything, is far bigger than, is the one openly telling us to leave. This is a shame. And when things like this happen, before we start saying African unity, before we start saying let Africa come together, we need to check out ourselves as Nigerians. What is the image we are portraying to people outside about ourselves? What is the image we are showing people about ourselves? Majority of Ghanaians have never traveled to Nigeria. But majority of Ghanaians, these same Ghanaians, have one thing or so to say about Nigeria, as if they have facts and data about the challenges that are in Nigeria. Where do they gather these facts? From TikTokers, from YouTubers, from Facebook, from Instagram, unpatriotic Nigerians that go and spread lie about a nation. And this is the same lie that the strangers dilute every day. And then later, these same strangers are going to use these lies against us. There was a time that Ghana first sent Nigerians out. It was not like this one that is just a regional group that did a protest. They sent, that was about in 1960, is it 61 or so, or Ghana sent Nigeria out. And what was the excuse? That their economy we are suffering and that we are taking their jobs. And then in 1973, when Nigeria first discovered oil in the 70s, there was a mass migration of Ghanaians to Nigeria and other parts of West Africa because the economy of Nigeria was booming. Nigeria now left agriculture. I wasn't born, but I read a lot about this. Nigeria now left groundnut, left agriculture, and now focus on the new discovered oil. And because of that, there was a strain on the price of oil, and when the price of oil dropped, there was economic problem in Nigeria, and Shehu Shagari decided that undocumented immigrants like the Ghanaians should go. That was a serious problem, and they sent them out of Nigeria. What was the excuse again? The excuse was that Ghanaians, we are taking the jobs of Nigeria and we are also bringing in crime. Today, Ghanaians, just like history repeating himself, are telling Nigeria to leave. And what is the excuse? It started with an Igbo man. I'm not here to talk about that because sometimes when things like that are being said, it is childish to my brain. I am a thought leader. I think. And when I am thinking, my thinking process, I try to remove all the menial talks that are going around. An Igbo man became a king, and he's not supposed to call himself king of Igbo people, because in Ghana they call themselves chief. So because of that, the Igbos want to take over Ghana. All of a sudden, but yesterday, when the protest started, they now start saying that Nigeria are taking their jobs, that Nigeria are bringing in prostitution, that Nigeria are bringing in crime, that Nigerians are the ones doing hookup. Now you see the point here. The point here is that these people are just following TikTokers, YouTubers that continue to say bad things about Nigeria. These things that they are saying that Nigerians are doing, or the Igbos trying to take Nigeria, even they themselves trying to take Ghana, even them themselves know is garbage. They know it is a lie. South Africa started saying that Nigerians and others should go. What is it? They say that they are bringing in drugs. They say that Nigerians and the Zimbabwe should go, that they are taking their jobs, that they are held this thing. When you are castigating your brother, you are selling out your brother, even strangers will not trust you. The situation that Ghanaians are doing, I want to use this opportunity to call out on Ghana that it is usually easy for us to use, because of the way we have been trained. We see small things and then we use it, because while we are fighting for free trade in Africa, while we are fighting for Africa to unite, just the same way that Europeans united, just the same way that the America united, while we are fighting for this to happen, it is a shame that Nigerians are now the problem that Ghanaians have. But I will not blame you, Ghanaians. This video, I am going to concentrate on my own brothers that are Nigerians. This is not to say that you Ghanaians are not my brother. But I'm going to first of all concentrate on Nigerians. When you come to the UK, when I was working in warehouses, the number of Ghanaians in the warehouse in the UK is even bigger than the number of Nigerians in the warehouse. Go and fast check me. Ghanaians are here in the UK doing warehouse jobs. It's not that it is bad though, but if Ghana is a paradise, they will not leave it also. But I have never seen any Ghanaian that I am here living with that have ever told me one bad thing about Ghana. Or is Ghana a perfect system? Even if Ghanaians complain about their nation, they have a way of doing it themselves and not bringing themselves out to strangers that are still going to use it against them. I was in a lecture, and even though the man said this without meaning any harm, he didn't mean any harm when he said it. But as I say, I do thought reasoning a lot. And I decided to now look at, why is it that this kind of comment will come out of this man. What did he say? He said that a certain woman, he didn't say whether it's Africa, but I already know it's Africa. The man is white. So he said that a certain woman saw him after some time and now said, ah, you are looking fat. You are looking fat. At first, he was angry that they say he was looking fat. And the woman said, oh, don't be annoyed. Where I am coming from, the man didn't mention that it's Africa or anything, but I know it is an African person that will say this. He said, sorry, where I am coming from, being fat is a sign of enjoyment because there is malnutrition in my nation and most people in my nation are slim and are looking dry. So if you are fat, it shows that you are doing well. Oh God, this is a shame. This is a shame. I come from Nigeria, and being fat in Nigeria is a sign of, it is a shame that in order to gain favor, we are going to put our nation down. I don't know what we will gain from that. It is still us that when we first migrated out of this country, our first people that first migrated, some of them went and they started telling this place that they want to kill them at home, that they use the sea, that they are migrating, that there is no electricity in Africa, that there is no motor in Africa, that there is nothing. So now when you look at the people here, some of them, when they see an African, they are seeing someone that is coming from a bush where there is nothing, that there is nothing, there is no life. They are seeing you as a second-class citizen. It is not their fault. It is the idea we have sold to them. And that is why someone will be telling another person that people in their country are malnourished because of lack of food. In Nigeria, let me set up the record straight. We do not have a food problem in Nigeria. What we even have is a food preservation problem in Nigeria. Go to Benue State and Nasarawa State and see the amount of post-harvest waste that we have. We have farmers that do not have access to market. They have crops, they have cash crops, they have produce, they have animal, livestock, and so many things, but they do not have access to sell them. Food is not their problem. Yes, they might not have access in the rural Nigeria to things like burger, to things like eating in a restaurant and eating fries and a pizza. But is that a healthy food? It is not. But if you are talking about the basic food that gives nourishment, these people, they have it down there in Nigeria. But many people, they will still come on social media to bring down their country. That even Ghana, he paid me, that even Ghana, Ghana is telling Nigeria to leave. If Ghana is telling Nigeria to leave, what do you expect from the UK? What do you expect from the US? What do you expect from Canada? You will come on social media and call your country a zoo? You will come on social media and say your country have expired? Yet you are building mansions there? Yet you are using the passport of that country? We blame our leaders so much, as if these our leaders are imported from Jupiter or Mars. Is this same our leaders not from us? Is it not the same us that will later go out and become senators, become House of Rep members, and then continue to do this impunity, continue from that place. What are you doing as a Nigerian to change the status quo? How many employment are you trying to bring in your country? What is the image of your country that you are portraying outside here? At my place of work, they know me, sure boy, proudly Nigerian, proudly Nigerian at all time. At all time. Okay? At all time. The economy is doing fine. We have companies are tripling their revenue. The president brought in tax break where people in agriculture and small businesses don't need to pay tax right now in order to boost that place. The prices of food is reducing. Subsidy was removed because dollar that you are saying when the president, I am not supporting him. But when we are seeing policies that are working, we should talk about it. I bought honey flour shares at 12 naira. Presently, as of today, as of yesterday, honey flour closed with 27 naira. That is above 100%. Nigeria's stock exchange is booming. Instead of talking about it, people coming in to invest in our country, we say it's hyperinflation. We find one English in order to bring down our nation. It is a shame. It is a shame. And when we continue to do this to our dear country, not even Ghana, very soon, Syria alone will pursue us. Stranger cannot trust you when you are selling out your nation. You have no information about what is happening in Nigeria. You have no information on what is happening in trade. You have no information how agriculture is transforming. Security challenges, yes. There is security challenges everywhere in the world. More people die out of gun violence in the United States than how many people that are being killed in Africa. We do have communal crisis. Yes, we do have. We do have inflation sometimes. Yes, we do have. We have some places in Nigeria that have not accessed good education. Yes, we do have. But even here in the UK, we have people that are homeless. Even here in the UK, we have people that are jobless. Even here in the UK, we have people that are on benefit in order for them to eat. Yes, there's challenges everywhere in the world. There is. This is Sure Boy. Let's continue. Come to the comment section. I will always keep it open. Insult me. Insult your country. Don't worry. Don't worry. Time shall tell now. Time shall tell. Let us see the place where your children will call home. Let us see it.